Hi golfers, Darrell Klassen here again. I appreciate you coming to see me today and let me share a little bit of thought with you. Some of these things you need to take out to the driving range and work on a little bit, or to the putting green, or whatever we're doing. But most of all, you need to listen to them a few times, sit in your easy chair and just meditate, think about, chew on the fact that, wow, I never thought about that. And let this thing mull through your mind a little bit and kind of run it around and see what you think. A while back, I was doing some stuff that I shared with you, and I mean, tons of you wrote in and said, well, then what about the stack and tilt? What do you think of that? Well, I don't know how to answer that for you exactly, but I'm going to do my best. I never beat around the bush. That's why I say I don't know how to answer it exactly. Stack and tilt has a purpose. The purpose of stack and tilt is, number one, they're leaning forward. They're staying forward throughout the whole golf swing. If the chest, back shoulders up, we can't make good rotation in the backswing in order to swing out to the right or as a lefty to the left. So we can't get the ball started outside the line very easily. To draw it, a stack and tilt is ideal for people who want to hit lower shots, like on a windy day, or if they play where there's wind all the time, and if they want to pull the ball and fade it. Stack and tilt is ideal for pull and fade. There are, I don't know how many, there were 6, 8, or 10 guys on tour that went with a stack and tilt and thought it was probably going to be the answer to everything they've been looking for, and about a year or two later, they had reverted back. I think there are only 1 or 2 guys on tour that still played it at all, or still do, but I don't know, don't count, don't care. I'm just telling you what I do like and don't like about it. The first thing in a stack and tilt, I think I'll turn this direction. Well, I'm going to go into it first. As I said a moment ago, stack and tilt, now I haven't read it, I haven't studied it, I've just watched it a little bit. You're working on the front side all the time. That's basically set up for most golfers to hit knockdown lower shots, as I said earlier. Anytime the weight is forward, and if the chest is tilted either straight or back, the tendency is to swing left and pull the ball. Most of you already pull a golf ball, so you don't need to be pulling it more. Now, the tilt part is just my interpretation, but once the weight is over there, we've got to be able to make a backswing. So I'm going to turn my body now, okay? First I'm going to get here. Now, my weight's forward, but I'm tilted in the chest, like I teach all the time from this position, okay? They're teaching from this position. Now the tilt allows the front shoulder to make a big rotation so that we can hit the ball out to the right or to the outside of the line if you're a lefty. But I'm going to show you from this angle now. If I stack and don't tilt, that's all the rotation I can get, and this shoulder's coming up. I'm in big trouble. The only place I can go from there is right over the top and hit the ball dead left. Now, if I get over on my front side and then tilt my chest, lowering my back shoulder, that gives me the ability to rotate more and still stay on my front foot, so I can hit low zingers out to the right and bring them in. And here's the problem with that. If you're a talented, when I say talented, I don't mean natural born talent. I'm talking about if you've really practiced like a professional. The average golfer, someone that's 12, 15, 18, 20 handicap, if you try to do a stack and tilt, you're going to be pulling the ball forever and hitting lower shots, which you're probably already doing anyhow and trying to get away from. You've got to be a very, very, very well-practiced and well-trained lower handicap scratch player or professional of some sort, touring pro, club pro, who understands teaching the body and how it's made and what have you, in order to really use stack and tilt to your advantage. Because for the most part, when we do a stack and tilt, the average golfer gets himself in a position where his head is past the ball. Once the head is past the ball, you're going to hit everything left. You're going to pull the whole thing most of the time. There are a lot of secrets to not doing it, or a lot of keys to not doing it. Not going to take time to go through them all because this isn't a full lesson. I just came to tell you what I think about the whole thing. My personal opinion for the average golfer, stack and tilt is not a good deal at all for you. You're far better off with what I call, if you just stand up and lift your front foot and swing. It's kind of like a golf swing, baseball swing combination. That's going to be your best swing. You don't lift your foot, but you stand on the back foot so that this foot's pretty light, and your weight will transfer naturally so that you get good rotation. And if you are tilted still from that position, that address into the top of the backswing, and if you don't try to use your arms and shoulders for power to come out of that backswing, you'll have no trouble getting the ball out to the right and drawing it back to the left, or the lefty out to the left and drawing back to the right. So I would basically tell most of you to stay away from it. It's just not made for you. The touring pros that went to it didn't like it. Only one or two stayed with it. So I think that's a pretty good answer and a key for you. All right, there we covered stack and tilt. Hope that helps you out, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say about it. Darrell Klassen here. Have a good one.